You know that you can't die because something inside you confirms this. You know that you're formless. You know that you're consciousness because you've experienced that while still in this human form. Now, you can't prove that. Sometimes I get questions. People want proof. How do you know? How do you know it's just not a mind trip? These near-death experiences, how do you? There's still maybe the part of the mind's working. It's still a manufactured thing of the mind that's happening, or the brain, not the mind. The mind survives death. The mind is the mental body. That's another video. So, if you do plant medicine, see, people that have done this, usually it's the ones that haven't done it that then say, well, how do you know? How do you know? But if one has actual experience with something, they usually know. So if you've done any kind of real psychedelic medicine that afforded you a trip that showed you these things, you're going to know. You're going to know that you can't die. You're going to know that you're consciousness. You're going to know that you're formlessness. And you're going to know this body's a vehicle that you're driving. And when you put this body down, you're going to get another body. There's different bodies. In this body, there's different bodies. There's your astral body, your energy body. You can find that out. Anybody who's meditated and had a deep meditation to where you left the body, or those who have astral projected, or even in certain dreams. You can have certain powerful dreams that show you these things. Or, like I said, through plant medicine. Or a near-death experience. You realize, you're like, whoa, this physical body is not who I am. There's an energy body underneath that. Underneath that, there's a mental body. There's a causal body, okay? So, we don't need to, the lesson or the video is not about talking about all these different bodies. If you want to know about that, I think that Theosophical, those Theosophical books, that you can get into that stuff. I was interested in that when I was like 20 because, I was seeking and searching, and, now I'm just chilling. So that solves, it's almost, that's another motivation to fuel one's spiritual practice. It's like the fear of death, because something inside doesn't want to feel like it's going to be annihilated. Wouldn't that be a bad joke? You come here, the planet, for a while, and then you're done, and that's it. You're like you cease to exist ever again. Something inside knows that that's not true. But when the mind starts saying, "Oh, maybe it's true," something starts to feel fearful. And then the mind's like, "Well, you can make the fear go away if you give me proof." How are you going to prove something like this? This is beyond that level of the mind. You can't prove that. What are you going to do? What, if a scientist tells you it's true, then is that proof? You have to prove this inside your own self. And you will. Because when you know that you can't die, that gives a nice sense of, you can say, security in this life. And you take it less serious. Because if you think this is just all there is, well, number one, you're going to be fearful because of the instinct. Something inside doesn't want to feel like you're going to be annihilated. So you're going to avoid the death subject, like a lot of people do. And second of all, you're going to feel like this is all there is, this life, and you're going to be stressed. Everything's so important, and I got to do this, and oh no, the body's getting ready to die, I'm feeling sick, I need to go to the doctor and just keep me alive no matter what, because this is going to be it. I don't want to be annihilated. You see all the stress it can cause? When you know that this is just like another class, it's like if you're in high school, 9th grade, 10th, 11th, 12th grade. It's like that. Like this is just a class. This is a temporary, this is 9th grade, okay? There's 10th grade coming. When you know that beyond any doubt, something relaxes. You start to enjoy your life more. You're more light, you're more free. One can't enjoy life as much until you're detached from life. It helps to become detached from life when you know that life is eternal. That's my message.